He's done. She's finished. But today I am working on my Honda again, and I am doing an exhaust modification. Some people have done it, some people have not done it. It's almost the same as the whole saw modification, yet a little more advanced, I would say. So the point of this part is, if you've seen other people either cutting off the exhaust or replacing their exhaust, I for one don't have that kind of amount of money, so I'm on a budget and make my bike want to sound different. So this is the next step. For those of you who probably want to do the same and you know, can afford, you know, a little bit less than $100, this is maybe something you want to do for your bike. So what I've done here is I've taken the exhaust shields off, the heat shields, which are those right there, and I'm going to probably repaint those later on. And then I have the exhaust, the mufflers right here, which if you don't know about yours, they do slide right off. This is a 2002 Honda Shadow Spirit 1100. So here we are going to cut off that part right there of the exhaust. I took off the slip-on exhaust, and I'm going to cut off this part of the exhaust right about here. If you can see, I already did it to this one. This will later on mount right back on. Sorry for the lighting. And when that mounts back on, we'll get it straightened away. And this will have two different adapters. Ooh, excuse me. Two different adapters to go from this side. Day 2 in the exhaust mod. So as you can see, I've got these welded, okay, and these need to be cleaned up, but it's on there. I started cleaning that one up, but before I did anything else, I wanted to make sure it was going to come out with the right measurements. Now what I'm going to do is, because the heat shield will get probably up to here, that I'm going to be putting it on. It's going to be the stock heat shield. It'll cover all of this up right here, and it'll probably be stopping about right here. And the rest of this is going to get grinded down, cleaned up, and repainted. And I'm actually going to paint probably about right here, and that paint is going to be a black paint. And the reason I'm gonna have it about right here is because I have a mounting bolt in the back, and I'm gonna have a bracket mounting this piece right here, the bottom down here, to this bottom one down here, and that'll help support the bottom exhaust just a tad. As you can see, kind of hangs a little bit, but that'll be that. As far as the bottom one goes, again, I have to clean up these welds right here still, and the heat shield is going to get about right here, and maybe about right here, maybe a little over. And then I have to create a new heat shield that's going to cover this part from here all the way to this part from here. And then from here, again, I'll be painting this portion of it black, and the rest of it will stay chrome. But as far as the sound goes, it sounds really nice. I'm very happy with the outcome, and hopefully once I get this done with the heat shields and everything, you'll be able to see the final stage of what it'll come out to look like. But as far as right now, I'm still cleaning these welds up, and it's not really much cleaning. It's more of grinding them down to look pretty, I guess. I'm prettying it up. I'm dazzling it up. And some of these welds came out pretty heavy. I do recommend, if you know somebody that can do a TIG weld, do TIG. I believe it's a little more cleaner, but either way, MIG works just as fine. It's just a little more to clean up afterwards as far as the welding goes. But it is getting there. And once it gets done, I do have a few other things that I'm going to do to it. I still have to do the mounting bracket right down there. I haven't figured out how I was going to do that yet, but as soon as I do figure it out, I will be mounting that mounting bracket on, and yeah, that's I'm probably just gonna be one, which will probably be this bottom one over here. I'll put that one on, and then this one over here is gonna be holding this one up as well. I did already start it. It sounds really nice, and I'm hoping that once I get this done, that it'll look really nice afterwards. But yeah. Pipes are in. Done test rode it, and I'm gonna have, if y'all hear it,